Hey, this is Miss Hooper. I hope you're having a good summer if you're watching this during the summertime. So I'm practicing for my rock orchestra camp that I attend every summer. That's why I'm using this pretty baby called the Viper. I named it Precious. And right now I'm struggling. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm struggling with learning this one passage. And so I thought it'd be good to catch my moment of struggle so you can see that we all struggle. And I want to walk you through the process that I'm using to try to learn this section. I'm not doing this for the entire piece, just this one section. So this is a mashup of several Queen tunes that we're going to learn for finale. I'm going to grab my bow, be right back. And the section I'm having trouble with starts off really easy, very nice, easy patterns for my skill level. But then the patterns change, and it's getting my hand to move where it needs to move because I have to shift positions, change positions, and then just right when I get into a pattern, it changes, and so I'm having trouble with those changes, both rhythmically and in my left hand. So this is what I've been doing. I have my little metronome app, and I have it connected to a Bluetooth speaker so I can hear it, and I've been starting at 60. So that's what it sounds like, 60 beats a minute, that's 1 beat a second. And I have it set to subdivide so I can stay better on the pulse and stay more even. So what you're hearing are those eighth notes. 1, tay, 2, tay, 3, tay, 4, tay. So I've been starting like this, and I'll go ahead and play it real quickly. Okay, so that went pretty well. You'll notice when I move my hand up a little bit, I'm still a little bit shaky on that. I get a little bit nervous about that. And then that final run gets me, that when I suddenly have to change the way my bow arm moves. And I can do it, I'm just not comfortable with it. So I'm going to do it again at this speed. In fact, I'm going to isolate just that one measure where I'm really having trouble with. Or two measures, actually. Okay. I felt better about it, but I noticed I hit another string, so I'm going to try it again to see if I can make my bow balance out better. I played a wrong finger and it screwed everything up. I'm going to take my pencil and write the correct finger so that mistake doesn't happen again. When you goof the first time, it's a mistake. When you goof the second time, it's a bad choice, and I do not want bad choices in this. So let's do it again. Yes, that was a lot better. So now I'm going to bump it up. I'm going to bump it up to 70. I have been doing increments of 5. Normally 60, 65, 70, 75. I'm going to go ahead and bump it up by 10 right now to 70. And let's just see how that happens. All right. My head was not in the game and I started wrong. Let's try it again. Okay, that worked pretty well. I'm going to back up a little bit and start the beginning of that section, that phrase. Alright, I got it. So, woo! I'm going to bump up to 80 now. That's actually my goal for today is 80. The ultimate goal is 112 beats a minute. And there we go. But let's see what happens at 80. So I'm going to do that one section first, where I have the most trouble. I'm going to do that one first. Okay, I need to start again because there was a spot, I'm going to pause this real quickly, there was a spot where I was playing F natural, and I was supposed to play F sharp, but I played another F natural instead. So I'm going to go back and try it again. If I make that mistake again, I'm going to isolate it and tweak it. Okay, so I got the F sharp that time, but my string changes were still a little bit sloppy. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try to relax my bow hand here, very little motions. The less work I do in my arm, the better it's going to be. Okay, that was better. I'm going to do it again just to make sure I'm good with it. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the beginning of the phrase. Okay, that was okay. I tightened up on the shift a little bit, so I didn't quite make it as far as I needed to go. I'm simply going to try it again and see what happens. Okay, that was better. I'm still feeling myself tighten up. I think I tightened in my face that time. But any tension will translate into your performance. So I'm going to take a couple breaths. No, that was gross. Let's try that one again. Alright, we're getting there. I'm starting to falter a little bit, especially in that one section I mentioned earlier where the pattern completely changes and my bow changes. Debating whether or not I should try to speed up yet. Let's do it again at this speed. And I'm going to take some slow breaths, get my mind recalibrated because I'm starting to feel frustrated again. And when you're frustrated, you do no good. And then one thing I'm going to try to do is try to focus just on each note in its moment. Let me turn this off. So if something happens, I'm not going to be thinking about what already happened. I'm not going to think about what could happen. I'm going to focus on what's going on. So I'm going to get a game plan in my head. I'm going to get my mental game going on. Take a couple breaths, and then when I do play, focus precisely on what I'm doing in that exact moment, rather than trying to relive the past or predict the future. So now I'm going to take a little bit to study this. I'm trying to imagine how I'm going to do some of those tricky parts. I'm trying to imagine the way that shift is going to feel in my left hand. I'm going to try to imagine the bow motion. I think I'm ready. Okay. I started to get better, but then my mind did wander near the end and I faltered. So I'm going to stop there for now because my progress is actually starting to go down. I was going up. Let's see if I can anyway. I was going up on this nice steady incline. I was getting better, better, better. I kind of plateaued. Now, due to frustration and mental fatigue, I'm starting to go downhill. So I do not want to push myself and make myself go further on that trend because it's only going to get worse. I'm going to build bad habits, and then I have to unbreak those habits before I rebuild the good ones. So I'm going to stop on that section for now. I'm going to take my pencil, and in that particular section, I'm going to write down what I was able to accomplish. So I'm going to say that I was able to do it about 75 to 80. I started to falter a little bit on 80, but that was fatigue. But I'm going to make that little mental note, or not mental note, I'm going to write it in so that the next time I practice this, I can look at it and go, ah, that's what I did last time. Today, I want to bump it up or whatever it is. So I hope this is helpful in seeing the practice process and how you just break things down, you diagnose. It's a lot like playing doctor and a lot like completing a jigsaw puzzle, solving a mystery, murder mystery, whatever you want to call it. So I hope that demystified some of the things, and I'll see you on the other side.